A massive thanks goes out to Be Quiet, Corsair, Eco Waterblocks, InWin and Sapphire for sponsoring our coverage at Computex 2019.
We're here with InWin now. This is a company that at Computex tends to deliver very eye-catching chassis via the Signature chassis family. So this year they have the 9th Gen one, which is called the Yong, and it's a huge 3D printed ABS plastic frame. You can see the design is kind of crazy and complex. Now, none of these are the same, they're all unique. So it's a fully open air design, it's got an aluminium internal. We're not going to focus too much on this one, it is what it is, it's a very unique thing, no one else is doing it. InWin said that it's basically experimenting with the process to see what can be done. If it comes to retail, you can expect to pay around $4,000, maybe more, but that's the price you pay for having something very unique and very different. We're not really sure where InWin's going to go from here. We can't help but feel that InWin might be digging itself into a little bit of a hole with this family of cases, but we'll go check out the next concept case and go from there. So continuing the theme of all things weird and strange from InWin, we have the Alice concept based on the book Alice in Wonderland. Now this is an all-plastic frame, and there's some examples of it having different fabric wraps. We're not really sure where they're going or what they're trying to say with it. It's it's a bit of an odd one, not going to lie, but I guess the Mad Hatter needs a laundry basket, so there you go. So here we are with something that looks a little bit more like a normal case. This is the InWin 309 based on the 303 chassis. It has an LED front panel that was introduced last year at Computex, but it has some upgrades. InWin's looking to introduce this case in Q3 for around $299, although that's to be confirmed. And this time around it will come with some fans. This is kind of a new venture for InWin. A lot of the time their cases come without fans, they're kind of like a blank canvas. In terms of airflow, initially it doesn't look very good because it has a very solid front panel and roof. But the route that InWin is taking is having an underside fan mounting area. The airflow then comes up and it comes out through the backside here. There's exhaust fans there and a middle fan mount. Other features include a quick release tempered glass side panel, a USB 3.1 Gen 2 connector, onboard hardware control for the lighting, but this can also be controlled by the software, which will also take care of fans. And now we're going to move on to what I think is InWin's best offering at the show, the InWin 905. And here it is, the latest member of the InWin 900 family. Now the reason that I like this one the most is purely aesthetically it just looks great, it looks quite grown up, but this is a case that historically has had trouble with airflow. But in this case, InWin seems to have improved on that quite a lot. And there's a few areas why this is so. So under here, where the angled part is a big ventilation hole. This whole area that acts as the intake also has a dust filter, so you're protected there. They've also added ventilation on the right side, and there's quite a lot of it. It's a nice thick strip. And then, so that all of that combined should mean that airflow has a nice way in and then out the back. Structurally, it's an brushed aluminium 4mm frame, nice and curved as well, so it's quite a cool look. It has a tempered glass side panel, and inside is all steel. So other features include a USB 3.1 Gen 2 connector, a button for controlling the RGB lighting, and on that note, the case will also come with 3 of InWin's Sirius ARGB fans. The RGB strip that you see here can also be an OLED panel in a different version of the case, which is going to be exclusive to system integrators for a bit, but then will be made public, we understand. And near this section, you have a diamond cut angled area, and this InWin logo as well. These all contribute to InWin only being able to cut out 15 or so of these a day, so that's why the production cost may be quite high. So InWin's plan for this case is to introduce it to the market within about a few weeks or so for about $249. You should be seeing it pretty soon. And that wraps up everything we have to say about InWin, so we'll see you in the next one.